Hey guys, what's up? Shin055 here with another drawing video. As you can tell from the title, I am drawing a Sonic OC that I made myself. This was requested by the Drawing Tart. Thank you for the request. It's actually pretty interesting. I believe it or not, I actually don't have any Sonic OCs, so I kinda had to make one just for this video. So I came up with something. I hope you guys like it. His name is Punk Rock, and yeah, hopefully it's pretty good. Hopefully you guys like it. Anyway, yeah. So I'm not gonna explain how to draw this one. I'll just kind of draw and just talk a little bit about it. So yeah, there's not even gonna need to be a cut because I'm gonna start drawing right off the bat. So yeah, let's get started. So basically, Punk Rock here is a dragon. Kind of similar in look. You'll see it at the end, but he's kind of similar to look as Vector. But he's a dragon. He's a rock dragon, actually. He has the power to do stuff with rocks. Very similar to, I would assume like an Earthbender from Avatar, or something that like out of Fairy Tail or something like that. But yeah, so he has the power of rocks. So he could summon rocks, throw rocks. I would assume he has lava powers, you know? I say assume. No, I'm going to give him lava powers. He has lava powers now. Yeah, he's not a fast character like Sonic or Tails. He'd be rather slow. Because he's more of a brawler type character. There we go. That eye should fit about there. Just a little prefix. He ends up looking like Croc from the Croc video games. He looks like an edgy Croc. So you have that to look forward to. But yeah, and one of the reasons why I made a dragon Sonic character is you really don't get like lizard-type Sonic characters all too often, or like reptilian. Two I can think of right off the bat. One's Vector. I guess Espio. He's a chameleon. I guess it's kind of a reptile-like character. But yeah, it's like you don't see a lot of them in Sonic. You don't see a lot of, you know, reptiles or dragons or lizards. Again, we do get Vector, and Vector's pretty cool. He's alright. Vector is not my favorite out of the Sonic character cast. But I'm drawing in his little rock hair. It turns into a mohawk. It starts off like this, very similar to kind of Spike's hair from Ape Escape. He has like a thing like this in front. Just give it a little dimension lines here, something like that, and then yeah, he has a mohawk of rocks. Really didn't get too far into his backstory. That was unfortunate. But I just didn't have time. I had enough time to design him. Not enough time to, you know, really get into the nitty-gritty of his character. But he definitely has a poor attitude. He definitely has an attitude. Very similar to, you know, like 90s cartoon Sonic. Again, Punk Rock is very indicative of that name. And yeah, there's a little mohawk. And he has an ear piercing here. I don't know if I mentioned that. I know I drew it, but he has kind of an ear piercing. He's got his nose. And again, he looks very similar to Croc. I did not have that in mind, but after I drew him, I just saw Croc, you know. It makes me want to play Croc. That was a good game. You know, I only have the GBA, or not even GBA, Game Boy Color Croc game. But anyway, let's get back on to Punk Rock over here. So yeah, he has a pretty poor attitude. Very rebellious. Very takes his own path type of dude. Let's color in the eyes here. So yeah, he and of course he's in a band. Of course he plays the guitar. I guess I don't know. No, I don't guess. He plays the guitar now. I keep forgetting that like I'm making this character, so like whatever I say goes. So yeah, I control Punk Rock. I can make him whatever I want. So he plays the guitar now. There we go. There's his head. And get into his body. Just do a short gesture. Again, always good to do the gesture lines. And again, he's about the same size as Sonic too. He's not like bigger, because I know Vector is like huge compared to Sonic. I guess not really huge, but he's much bigger than Sonic. Punk Rock over here, about the same size as Sonic the Hedgehog. Again, I don't know Sonic's height off the back of my head. But he's about that size, a little small guy, but still pretty tough. Again, he has rock powers, so like he could like summon rocks and like throw rock, like mentally throw rocks, and like he gets more strength the more he eats rocks. Very similar to a fairy tale dragon slayer. So the more rocks he eats, the stronger he gets. For he is a rock dragon. And again, it's like there's not enough dragons in the Sonic universe, you know? Think like, you know, like they have hedgehogs and stuff. And it's like, I know like, what's her name, Dulcie? Yeah, I think it's Dulcie from the Archie Sonic comics. She's like really the only dragon that's in Sonic, you know? Which is a shame. It's like, well, I could see dragon characters being in there. And again, it's a good reason why, like, you know, I feel Punk Rock is pretty original. Oh, please do not steal. Now that I said original, this is my own original fan character. Please do not steal. I forgot to say that in the beginning of the video. But, yeah. And again, keeping with his Rocky design, he has like a Rocky shoulder pad here. Something like that. And then he has kind of like a scaly stomach we got going on over here. And to show that, just kind of leave bumps going all around. Just another bump, another bump. There we go. And he has, again, since he's Punk Rock, he has kind of like spiky wristband things and gloves. And same spiky wristband things on here, but just on his ankles. And to draw the front one, it's like a circle with a dot in it, just to show like the dot's the point. And then just, you know, triangles going off the sides. Again, I don't feel like this guy is too hard to draw. I feel he is rather on the easier side. Again, nothing too complex with him. Again, I like sometimes, you know, like simple is the best. You know, like just keep it simple. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too outlandish. Because like again, like I feel like a good character has very minimal design, because like again, like Sonic, he's pretty basic, and it's just easier to animate and stuff like that, and just draw. You don't want like a really complex looking character and like constantly drawing all those little details. There we go. And then a line going up here for his shoe, and then another leg going down here. So yeah, he Punk Rock here. He's a cool dude. Cool dude, a little standoffish, kind of similar to Shadow. Doesn't really get along with people all too easy, but you know, he's a good guy. He has a heart of gold. He's definitely a good guy. Always doing the right thing, you know. You can't judge a book by its cover. And again, I wish I had a little bit more time to come up with a backstory for him. I'd come up with something really ridiculous. Probably a parallel universe, you know, kind of fit in. This thing of parallel universes, you know, watching The Flash on CW with like all like the different timelines and Flashpoint and stuff like that. So I'd probably come up with something similar to that. Draw a line here and here down. There you go, and then little side things on his shoes, like that. And then we draw his tail. He has a really long tail. Again, he's kind of like a dragon. So having a longer tail. And again, it's like I like characters with long tails, because tails are kind of like capes, you know. It's like they kind of flow, and like anything that like flows off is awesome. You know. And again, the bottom of the tail is going to have very similar to the stomach, kind of like this bumpy type thing on the bottom. Like that. And gets smaller as you go down. And he's like a little rock on the tip of his tail. Just make some jagged edges. Something like that. So there's like a little rock there. And then his other hand. How should I draw his other hand? Kind of don't like it how I have it in the thumbnail. So, yeah, shoulder be about here. Yeah, just out and over. Good old out and over. So we can draw, I have like 3 fingers over here. 1, 2, 3. Little curve lines just to show the bend. And then his wristband thing with a spike. And there'd be another spike about there, but again, it kind of gets cut off. And then his arm just goes up and over. Like that. And then shoulder pad. Because again, all good characters have shoulder pads. Like that. And actually fix this a little bit. There we go. There we go, and that is about it. And I'll just do a quick, should I do a quick ink? Nah, it's actually all pretty clear. Probably just do a quick erasing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, and how to draw Punk Rock. He is he's a dragon, and he's not really that hard to draw. You know, again, keeping it simple. A few details here and there to make him look like visually interesting, but mostly a pretty simple character. And again, I think that's kind of what's best when you make a Sonic OC, is keep him simple and kind of original. You know, like pick an animal that you don't normally see in Sonic. But anyway, that is pretty much it. I'll just write his name up here. Punk Rock, and then Shin 0555 right here. Boom. There we go. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys like it. You can give me some feedback on them. See, like, tell me what you like about them. Tell me what you don't like about them. Other than that, yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know how to end this. I'm not used to just, you know, drawing and then just drawing freely, just not talking about anything. But yeah, and hopefully you guys can draw him. You know, like I'd be really happy to see like you guys draw, you know, punk rock. So yeah, and feel free to like start writing like a backstory for him if you like him. And anything can go. Just know he has rock powers and lava. Like he can like melt rocks, and he gets stronger by eating rocks. So yeah, that's about it. And he's in a band, and he just has a pretty bad attitude. And he'd probably have a British voice. I'm thinking he'd have like some snarky, punky British voice. You know, that's what I'm thinking. So yeah, anyway guys, and thank you again, Drawing Tart. This was a very interesting request. I hope it was as good as you were hoping it would be. So yeah, anyway guys, and you could feel free to steal this one. I know a lot of people don't like you stealing their Sonic characters, but like guys, if you want to do something with him, you like his design or something, feel free. He kind of looks like Croc, by the way. A little bit of like Croc mixed in with Bowser, a little bit. Now, I see a little Bowser in him. So, yeah, anyway, guys, that is pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you liked this video. It was actually really fun. And yeah, and guys, I do request videos. This is the first drawing video you're seeing of mine. I do requests. The way that works is you leave your name and your request, and I put it on my How to Draw list, and on Sundays when I make How to Draw videos, I will randomly pick one off the list. There's no order. I just randomly pick what I want to draw that day. And, yeah. So, with that being said, oh, and you could, like, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. Also, Twitter, Twitch, DeviantArt, links in the description below. That's pretty much it. That's all the normal, like, end video stuff you can all do. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This was a fun video. Nice little change of pace. And, yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you like punk rock over here. And, yeah. I will see you guys in some future video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.